हातमा खुकुरी त उनको हातमा झन्डा मेरो हातमा खुकुरी त उनको हातमा झन्डा नेपालीलाई साथ देऊ ए नेपाली भन्दा नेपालीलाई साथ देऊ ए नेपाली भन्दा नेपाली हामी नेपाल हाम्रो सगरमाथा शिरले नेपाली हामी नेपाल हाम्रो सगरमाथा शिरले अमृयामा रोइरहेछिन् छोराछोरीको पीरले अमृयामा रोइरहेछिन् छोराछोरीको पीरले मेरो हातमा खुकुरी त उनको हातमा झन्डा मेरो हातमा खुकुरी त उनको हातमा झन्डा नेपालीलाई साथ देऊ ए नेपाली भन्दा नेपालीलाई साथ देऊ ए नेपाली भन्दा आज फेरि पल्लो गाउँमा ठुलो पहिरो गयो रे आज फेरि पल्लो गाउँमा ठुलो पहिरो
Hi, I'm Katherine Hoon and this is Kampong Medan Jalan Ipoh. This is a village that also known as Kampong Gurkha, where the Gurkha live. What is Gurkha and where they came from? Gurkha is actually a race that came from Nepal.
They have been living in Malaysia for more than 60 years and now is part of the Malaysian. During World War II, the Gurkhas first came to Malaysia as part of the British Army, and after the war, they stayed in Malaysia as Malaysian. The Gurkha race are well known with their disciplines and loyalty. Currently, they are celebrating a festival called Dashain, which is a festival that's celebrated in November for the victory of their goddess Durga against the devil. It is a festival that's celebrated for 10 days. Now we are heading to Ulu Yam to take some bamboo. It's one of the events which have to be done on the 8th day of the festival. Before they start anything, they first have to pray to the god of the forest. Make sure that they are blessed from the god and can safely take back some bamboo. Besides the god of the forest, they have to pray to the god of the river too. The purpose of this taking bamboo event is to invite the spirit of forest to come and join their festival. Bamboo is an important item in this festival. Every year, the Gurkhas will come here to take some bamboo back, not only as an item for praying, but also as the decoration of the temple.
Now the Gurkhas are here doing some preparations for tomorrow's sacrifice night, also known as Khatri night. And the place I'm standing here is a very holy place. It's a temple.
It's a temple where they do their praying every day. It's a very holy place where you can't step in with your shoes. Only barefoot are allowed.
This is Mr. Raj, who in charge of this whole ceremony. Hi, Mr. Raj.
Yeah.
I want to ask why you must do those red stripes.
The red stripes is something like when we get angry, there's a two meaning of that. One's red is for when we get very, very angry. And the white cloth, I have here. So this cloth also I'm going to cut into these pieces. So the meaning is, it can be as cool as white. It can be angry as blood.
So it's like both of two opposite existence.
Yes. It's something like, in Hinduism, they will say Shivan and Shakti. So that means the two power.
Where you put this thing after you turn?
After we cut it to small pieces, we put around the bamboo tree where we're going to place all the angle in our temple. So after we're going to pray for that, and then after that we're going to we will tie the thing all on the leaf side. So that's the main thing.
So what this actually symbolize? Good luck?
Something like that. Something like that. Yes.
So it's a bless for the whole
community and our Nepalese society. So this is the knife, hukuri we call. So these are the, although this knife, there's a symbolic on this knife. The first thing you can see, this thing is belongs to the goddess. This part. You see? So these are the thing. So all the, like here, you have this one. You see the thing is equal to this thing. So in this knife, they have a symbolic in what the deities used to have, like the thing, and the stripe here is the river of Ganga. River of Ganga in Nepal, and then plus here also it's the same. And when those times when the soldiers used to fight, they will hold the knife like this. They will tickle with this finger. So make sure the blood will be, your own blood will be plugged into here. And when the things go off like that, the blood will stuck here and they will go for fight.
Just now, what Mr. Raj explaining is about a knife called kukri. It's used to chop the sacrifice every year during the festival. According to the villagers, this kukri used to be a weapon for the Gurkhas warrior during the wartime. Here is the first chopper who used to chop the sacrifice animal when he was young.
Here is also another preparation before the night's event. And let's see. Mr. Raj, I want to ask, why are you doing this bamboo with this red string for?
This is some sort of Robin Hood. So this is for the goddess there. I mean the hunting god.
Oh, I see that you plant the
Yes.
bamboo just now.
Yes.
Oh.
For this one, so I have to prepare for this. One more, the arrow.
So it's just a small event?
A small event, yes, a small event, just to present to him that he is there. And then the second thing is just to bring the thing to offer to
him.
to him.
Oh, so this Dashra is not only pray for the Durga goddess and also have to pray for the
Yes.
hunter.
Yes. Hunter
God.
and then also our ancestors.
Or your ancestor.
Yes.
So every year you make this
Yeah.
with the bamboo.
Yeah, with the bamboo. And must be done by bamboo only.
So must be done with the red string or maybe a white string.
It's up to this one.
It's
but
up to
but
one.
this weapon should be
Oh.
offered to you to the deities.
So is it later you put on the bamboo or what?
Yeah. Later I will put the
Or
bamboo. just
put
to
together
offer
with that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Tonight is the 7th night of the festival, and according to the calendar from Nepal, this night is supposed to be the 8th night of the festival. But since this year there's a clash of the calendar, so the event supposed to fall on the 8th day of this festival now falls on the 7th day, which is today. Now they are all preparing for a praying ceremony, which is that have been done for the past 6 days, from day 1 until day 6. It's all the same, but the difference in this day is they have the bamboos here. This bamboo is a very same bamboo that they take from Uluyam early in this morning. As you can see, this is a very scarce place for this temple. So originally there's nobody can enter this room except Mr. Raj. But according to Mr. Raj, there is several kids that are chosen to enter this holy place. Katanya sikit, kamu boleh masuk kat dalam tak? Saya tahu bukan semua orang boleh masuk kan?
Bukan semua orang lah.
Jadi siapa yang boleh masuk? Macam mana pilih yang tahu?
Itu saya tak tahu.
Kamu pernah masuk?
Pernah?
Pernah. Oh, tapi bukan tiap-tiap tahun sama orang punya lah. Jadi tahun ini tak boleh masuk lah.
Boleh?
Hah? Boleh. Oh, jadi sekarang kamu boleh masuk.
Kan saya tak mau masuk.
Oh, terima kasih ya. Now they're still doing the preparation, and soon a kid will ring the bell and call all the villagers come and pray.
Now, what they are preparing are the 9 lights that are very important in this festival. It symbolizes the 9 days of the festival.
This is the flag, Nepal's flag. So actually it's a different one, but the most important is the moon and the sun. So actually the Nepal flag is not this one, but this one we make as a Nepal flag to present Nepal. So of course we put a Malaysian flag also. So using a Malaysian flag also on the side of the temple.
Now the child is ringing this bell to announce that the praying ceremony will start soon. Soon all the villagers will come to this holy place to pray. Now standing beside me is a kid that always help in this celebration. Okay, let me ask him some question. Adik umur berapa?
12.
12. Nama apa?
Arjun.
Aju. Sudah berapa lama kamu bantu itu semua preparation ini?
2004 sampai 2005.
2004 sampai sekarang. Masa tu kau masih sekolah kecil kan? Takut tak kau tengok macam saya tahu hari esok ada itu sembelih? Takut tak? Tak. Sudah biasa. Jadi macam rasa apa bila kamu tengok?
Tak rasa apa.
Tak rasa apa. Saya tahu kamu selalu bantu buat itu preparation kan? Biasanya kamu bantu apa?
Bagi angkat barang.
Oh.
Tolong-menolong je lah.
Jadi bila besar kamu akan jadi macam itu encik itu guardian kat sini lah. Rasa suka tak buat perkara macam ni? Suka. Terima kasih ya.
Every night in these 9 days, the villagers will wait at the temple to put the tikka, which is some red powder on their forehead. I believe it's a symbol of blessing. After putting the tikka, the villagers will walk around the temple 3 times. For them, 3, which is an odd number, is a symbol of good luck.
Now they are having their dinner after a long praying ceremony. Hi, Mr. Raj.
Hi.
I mean, the first thing I'm very curious is how many. I know Gurkhas is like from Nepal, then is now live in Malaysia, sort of. Right? Is it all the Gurkhas are in this village? Because this is called the Gurkha village, Kampung Gurkha.
In fact, all the Gurkhas, we are talking about village. We have 2 villages actually. One in Rawang, and one is in Jalan Ipoh. But the still village remaining is in Jalan Ipoh, because most of them that's in Rawang, they have been separated. They're staying by their own or the rented house. Some of them bought a house. But in Jalan Ipoh, actually, we are staying in this village.
So the main location
They
live
yes.
is Jalan Ipoh.
Yes.
Other than KL, is it other place that have?
Yes, they have in Kajang, but that depends now. That means there's only one family
So
staying.
it's like all separated.
Yes, separated. But you talk about village, there's the only one Nepali village in Malaysia is in the
In
Jalan.
here, in
Yes,
Jalan Ipoh.
yes,
So this is-
existing lah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes, yes.
I've been informed that this Dashra, we celebrate it like you celebrate from day 1 till day 9. So is it any meaning behind this? Like why must 9 day?
The 9 days is is to say that is the goddess Durga. She changed the form from each day to each day to kill the demon. So on the 10th day, we are celebrating. After killing all the demon, on the 10th day, she victory on herself, and she won the battle. She won the battle, and then that's why we are celebrating Dasara.
So I can see this bamboo all around here. I know this morning you all go cut the bamboos, right? But
Yes.
why bamboo and why cut on this 8 day?
According to the story, why we must put bamboo is when goddess Kali, she after she killed the demon, she disappeared through the bamboo. Just for the appearance, we are putting this thing.
Oh, so this is kind of like remember her.
Yeah,
also.
remember her also lah.
So I also saw you do the preparation before the praying ceremony. You like put something. I believe the red things called tika, right?
Yes.
That you put on the floor. I saw some coin inside. What's the meaning of the coin? Why the coin and what's inside? Beside, I know you put paddy inside. Beside paddy, and the coin. And why the coin?
Oh, when we talk about coin, it's just a part of belief lah. So let's say we put 10 cent, so we hope somebody will get 10 cent. It's a
Oh.
belief. So whenever we want to do any prayers, any kind of prayers also in a Nepalese culture, they must use coin.
Is
Any
it
part also.
like something like you put something then in return
Yes,
something?
yes.
Like exchange something.
Yeah, something exchange lah. We put for her, we might get something. That kind of. It's the belief lah.
Oh.
So yeah.
So is it necessary 10 cent or
Anything 10 cent, 1
Anything,
cent, 10 cent,
one.
20 cent, as long as
there's
money
a
is there.
coin like that?
Yeah.
So is it all other place Nepalese like celebrate this also they do
Yes,
the
same,
same thing, right?
same, yes.
I saw some the tika they will put on top here is the paddy, but some I saw the woman she just put the white powder and the red powder. That also called tika, right?
Yeah, that's so called tika.
What's
But
the difference between both?
in fact, this tika which we mix with the red powder and the paddy, we only put for the men because it symbolizes the braveness that the goddess
Like
Durga
a
and Kali will give us lah.
Warrior.
Warrior is like a warrior. When we put for men, he feel for him is anytime he can go for the battle and can win and come back. So,
So-
that's the significance.
That one can't put on woman.
Actually, yeah, no, we are, never practice to put on a woman.
Oh,
lah.
yeah.
We never practice to put on woman.
So that's the tradition.
yeah, tradition, yes, in
So
Nepali.
everybody you put, is it like from what age to what age? Is it got the limit? Or
Everybody,
like
everybody,
babies like newborn also they put?
Newborns depend after 6 months they will have they call a winding ceremony. After the winding ceremony, after that we can put. Baby we cannot put. Too small we cannot put.
So it's just after that, it's just that limit only. Other
Yes,
than
yes.
that is
Other than nothing.
Every-
Yes.
you are celebrating for this Dashra is the goddess Durga, right?
Yeah.
So what about this statue? I saw most of the time you're all praying here.
Okay, this statue, the significance of this statue is, whenever we do a sacrificing time, when we do a sacrificing time, we will ask the Durga, Kali, to leave the temple and come in front. Call her to come in front. We will sacrifice for you the blood here. And then why we this statue is because you see, like Kali. Kali is in other words, I put Kali is Sakti. Sakti, okay.
It's like some magic.
Sivan, wherever the Sakti is there, the Sivan will be there. So Sivan is a very pure vegetarian, And Kali Sakti is not a vegetarian. So what will happen? We cannot sacrifice inside. So we will. That is the time when the Sivan, the Sakti will separate from the Sivan body, leave the body there, will come outside. We call her to come outside. We will sacrifice the bird for you.
So,
So that is the meaning of this statue.
so this statue is like a place for her to stay in front of here.
Yes. When we do a sacrificing time, she will leave the husband there. She will come in front.
So any meaning for these patterns or things, like especially the three sharp things? on
Oh,
the
that
top?
is we call that is a trisul, in fact. But a lot of meaning also here. You see, like these eyes and all that. You know, the eyes and all that. We do like she's already staying here. Huh? She will come from temple, and she will be standing right in front of this thing. So that's the sacred fragrance.
For this lamp inside the nine lights, so will you? I heard that you will guard it, so you will stay here
Yes.
each night.
Each night already. In fact, we because it's today is pool party. It's an important day. So that's why I light up. Normally because I have to work to do also morning. So nobody. So I didn't light up. You see, because today is a very important day for the pool party. That's why I put all the night lights. We will take care of the light until tomorrow morning, until the tomorrow night, until the 10th day.
So you start from today, you guard the
Yes,
light.
we have to.
So you sleep here.
Yes.
That's quite tiring. Okay, thank you, Mr. Raj.
Okay, thank you.
Now they are smashing the coconut. It is also part of the ceremony. It symbolizes that a hard coconut that can be smashed is equals to an evil force that is very hard to banish, and is also can be smashed by their goddess.
In this late at night, after praying for whole day, the last task of the day for Mr. Raj is to guard the lights because the light is so important and cannot be off even one.
Today is the day 8 of the Dashain celebration, or according to the original calendar, it should be day 9 of this celebration. Tonight is the very important night of the celebration, which is we call it Kalatri night. Tonight they will sacrifice the goat for their goddess Durga. And before the night comes, you can see that all now are preparing for this important night. Now we are at behind of the temple, and as I mentioned before, tonight is the very important sacrifice night. Besides sacrificing the goat, they are also sacrificing the chicken. It's one of the main dishes for tonight dinner. Tanya sekejap yang tahun ni punya kambing ada berapa?
Tahun ni kita ada 3 ekor saja.
3 ekor saja.
Pasal ada banyak orang belum lepas pantang tau. Pasal dia punya abang meninggal. Bila dia punya abang meninggal, dia tak boleh masuk campur ni semayang. Biasa dia orang ada kasi donation lah, kambing 1 ekor, 2 ekor.
Jadi kalau
3 ekor.
ada itu pandang larang tak boleh donate lah.
Tak boleh donate, dia tak boleh donate. Dia boleh mari tengok kan. Dia tak boleh involve sini punya semayang lah. Dia boleh mari tengok, boleh. They can involve, they can come and see, but they cannot put we call tika, all this, but they can come, see, join us, they can share with us, but they cannot share the prayers.
As long as not involved in the praying ceremony.
Yes, prayer thing they won't involve, they can see.
From the, if count with the past celebration, the most many the goat you have is which year?
Which year, about past 2-3 years. We have more goat, we got about 8 to 10 goats.
Maximum is
Maximum
10.
8, 10. Sometimes got more than that also. That depend on the year where they feel very good, and some people doing business, so the business go good, so they donate more lah.
So is it like a thanks to the god?
Yes, thanks to the gods. First they come, they pray to the Maha Durga. They said if anything go well, good, so I donate the goat. So that depend on the color on their lah. They want to give a black one. This is a black one for the Kalratri lah, for the Durga Devi lah.
It's the main,
Main-
sacrifice.
that's the main
Is it
sacrifice.
the first one you sacrifice in the 12 midnight? On
Yes,
the 12
yeah,
midnight?
the first midnight, the one gold, black.
Oh, black.
Black one.
Is it every year must be black?
Yes, every year black.
Oh.
So for Durga Devi is black.
So I want to ask, is it only goats and chicken will sacrifice?
Yeah, after goat we go chicken.
Yeah, these two
Chicken
only,
also,
ah?
yes, two only.
Oh.
And then there's, if we say in the camp or police force, they will slot this what they call kerbau,
Oh, buffaloes.
buffalo. They go for buffaloes
Oh.
because the big crowd, so they need more blood.
Oh.
So we have a only small village here. This goat is enough.
So it depends on the quantity of the villagers.
Public in the crowd, yes, correct.
Oh.
So in the camp, they will go for buffalo. That buffalo also they chop one time.
Oh, buffalo
Yes,
also one
one
time.
time only. That you must see. That
So
is very, very
is
good.
it what if do you try before like one time cannot?
But we have lah sometime, but not said regularly lah. Maybe 1 year we do some mistake. But they say when you chop one time, you cannot take off the knife. You just slough.
So
Don't take off.
This is the must.
Must. So if you one shot go miss, all fine lah. No any
Any meaning
problems.
behind this one chop?
Yeah, there's a meaning.
Yeah.
So that means the meaning is that if that one you cannot go in one chop, that means something wrong you did. That's why.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mister.
thanks, you.
This is the 9th day of the celebration. Just as before, the ringing of the bell means that the praying ceremony will start soon. But tonight is a bit different than before because tonight is the sacrifice night. There are more things have to be prepared before 12 midnight, which is the time to sacrifice the goat. As you can see, the chopper of this year is doing the prayer so that everything that happens afterwards will be blessed. And now the priest and the chopper are praying for the kukri to ask the goddess to give power to it so that the kukri can be used to sacrifice the animal. According to Mr. Raj, everything they chant in this whole festival is to ask the goddess Durga to give them the power to do everything.
Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Durga Jaya Ambe Jayam Deva Jaya Ambe Jaya Nava Durga Jaya Ambe
Now it's 9 o'clock at night, and 3 more hours, the sacrificing ceremony will begin. And standing beside me is Mr. Vijay Bahadur, which is the choppers for tonight's event. Hi, Mr. Bahadur. I want to ask, what's your feeling? What you feel before you do the chopping thing? Apa perasaan?
Nervous, but
Nervous.
can control. Still, I can control the nervous.
So anything you must be done before you do the sacrificing.
Yeah, I have to be vegetarian for 9 days. I cannot see simply the things, you see, whatever, like some which I cannot see,
Some dirty
dirty things. Then I have to sleep here for 9 days, every night from the first until tomorrow.
First until tomorrow.
From the first day until the tomorrow, for that means 9 days.
Is it you say you are vegetarian, so you have to be vegetarian. Is it from the first day till 9 days must be vegetarian?
Yes,
So,
must be.
That means before the sacrificing ceremony, you can't eat meat.
Yeah,
You know?
I cannot take meat, I cannot take anything. I have to sacrifice.
Other than that, what else you have to do? Like,
Other than that, else I have to pray
have to pray.
a lot.
Oh,
So
does it-
because I'm they said what on behalf of this village, so I'm chopping the goat. See,
beside a chopper, what you symbolize just now you say as a chopper?
symbolize. I just want to be this village people happy. Then will be commit. That's it.
So you are still nervous now.
Yeah.
Do you ask anything from your like senior? I mean, the chopper before you do it.
I will ask from them because they are the more experienced from me. Then the first thing I'll ask my father blessing.
So is this the first time you be the chopper?
This is my second year.
Second year. So the first year is last year.
Yes.
I know the chopping part must be done in one shot.
Yep.
So do you feel like you can do that when the first time?
I feel I can, but one more thing I give to her because we are we are chopping the goat for her. So without her,
For the God.
so she might be help us, help me.
So this year also you feel confidence, but
Not said 100% confident. I got nervous, but I still can control the nervous.
nak tanya sikit kenapa buat kamu datang sini?
Apa dia?
Kenapa datang sini?
Saya tak pernah tengok tarian ni.
Ha?
Saya tak pernah tengok tarian Nepal.
Oh, jadi
Pertama kali.
kenapa tahu ada kat sini punya?
Anak saya ni kawan.
Nak tanya sikit tadi saya dengar ibu kamu cakap kamu yang beritahu dia tentang festival ini. Kenapa kamu tahunya? Dari mana?
Dari saya punya kawan lah. Sebab last year saya tak dapat datang. Last year saya tak dapat datang tapi tak dapat datang. So this year saya datang lah.
Jadi kawan kamu ya buka.
Saya ada kawan orang Burka lah. So last year dia ada ajak saya lah. So tak dapat datang. So this year datang lah.
Jadi kamu this year pun first time datang ah. Sebelum ini pernah dengar buka ataupun itu Dashain Festival.
Saya pernah dengar tapi
Pernah dengar. Tapi tak tahu sebenarnya apa lah.
tak tahu sebenarnya apa lah. Mari pun mau tengok kambing mau potong saya.
Kan hari ini punya important punya event. Itu saja. Terima kasih. Now it's almost 12 midnight, and before the sacrifice begin, they are now asking for the goat permission so that they can sacrifice it or not. If the goat say yes, then they'll sacrifice it. If no, they'll let it go. This asking permission process, they will not only do it once, but several times to make sure that the goats really say yes about this. And now they are asked again. Looks like the goat already say yes about this. Now they are using the holy water to clean the chicken's body so that it is blessed. The chicken is also one of the sacrifice. And now they are praying for this year's choppers before he go to chop the sacrifice.
It's almost 12 midnight now, and the sacrifice ceremony will begin soon. Before they chop the real goat, first they have to chop the winter melon. The meaning of this is to present the pure to the god before presenting the evil.
Now is the time to sacrifice the goat. And after sacrifice the goat, now they'll sacrifice the chicken. Now, after the sacrifice ceremony, here is another interesting moment. Now the priest will give the tikka to all the men. For this day, the tikka is a bit special. It's not only made from the red powder, but also they put some paddy inside.
Here is where they cook the goat and the chickens which they sacrificed earlier.
I can see here all is man, no woman. Why? Usually cooking is...
Actually, this one is Kaliyama prayers for 12 o'clock night to slaughter a goat. It's meant for the Kaliyamas, the goddess, you know, not for women. Only for men to gather and join and cook and eat in the place where we slaughter the goat lah. Especially only for midnight of the first day of the prayers day lah.
So it's only for tonight
Tonight. Then it's actually got morning, got another prayers going on later on.
Okay.
This only mean for midnight for 12 o'clock.
So there will be another cooking on
later. Now maybe another half an hour time.
Okay. Thank you.
After the first sacrificing ceremony, the villagers are now enjoying themselves, watching the performers from Nepal and also waiting for the second sacrificing ceremony, which will begin later, around 1:30 am.
And now, same as before, they will now ask the goat permission. Each goat that are used to sacrifice will ask for permission first. This time they will sacrifice 2 goats, but the first one must be sacrificed on time, which is exactly at 1:30. Now the third goat is also already say yes, giving the permission for them to sacrifice him. I believe this has to be done every time of the sacrifice. Now is the time, is the moment for the second sacrificing.
You got an angle lah. Relax. No. Mata relax. Kenapa sebenarnya? Stop mata. Move. No. Habis sudah mah. Okay. Yeah, move front. Wait. Mana orang tengok sudah ajar. Okay. Sampai. Nama Durga Mata Ki. Okay. Nama Durga Mata Ki. Okay. Good. Asteli. Kamu lagi lah. Asteli. Bisa balik. Nama Durga Mata Ki. Oke.
And here ends the second time sacrificing ceremony. Seems like it is a must for each time sacrificing ceremony to be done. After that, they will take the body and pour the blood around the statue.
To end this sacrificing ceremony, the couple is now praying to the statue.
Kali gambar kunturnya. Dari kuntur kali. Kuntur jalan. Oke. Kita kau tahu mana itu?
Beside me is Mr. Now is the time after the chopping the sacrificing ceremony. What's your feeling after the chopping ceremony?
I'm very happy. Very, very happy.
What you expect before you
I expect this same thing what happened. I release a bit.
Before that you feel stress.
For the
Is it like the feeling is like same as last year you
yeah, same.
Same. Thank you.
Today is the 10th day of the celebration. Early in this morning, each family have already sent a member to pray at the temple and take back some paddy from temple. Today is the Dashain day, which the elder of each family will pray for all the members at home. Now we are heading to the chairman's house to see what's really happened on this day of the celebration. The chairman I mentioned about is the chairman of Durga Devi Choir from Kampong Medan, or what we know as Kampong Gurkha.
Hi, Lisa. You haven't started your praying yet.
Yeah, I already start with my wife. Now I'm going to wait for my son to come.
Oh, so
my son is here now.
you must wait for your first son, right?
Yeah, this is my first son is here already. So I have to wait for him. First I have to cook for my wife.
Oh, first your wife, then only your
Then
son.
son. And then all the relatives will come later, one by one. Or they come in group.
Actually, what you get from the temple just now?
Okay, from temple, see from the house, we have to take some rice and go. Some rice. And then they have a rice in temple also. So the temple one, the house one, they mix together.
Oh.
So the temple one is a blessed one. So mix together. And then the same thing, light also you must get from temple.
Oh.
The light also you must get from
So
temple.
must light it at the temple there.
And then light it and then bring to the house. And the same thing also, this one we call jamra. This one
Jamra.
also, we also grow in the house. The same time you grow in temple also.
So also mix
Must get
together.
from temple, must mix together.
So,
Flower is normal lah.
Oh.
Flower, banana
And
all is normal.
fruits. What is this actually?
This one jamra, they say that you know the corn, the corn or jagung, they mix with some other few things lah. So they will grow on the before the 9 days start. So this will grow on the 8 days. So 9 days will cut. That means today is Dasra, it's a 10 days lah. That's the meaning is a 10, Dasra.
Oh,
So
Dasra is the 10.
10 days lah. The 10 days is the Dasra.
So I want to ask, what's the purpose of all these things? you put on the top of the head. I know.
Okay, see, we believe in this, you see, like, pray this because it's what happened from those first, second generation. So they put the rice, they bless you. So they bless you like for your future, and then for your goodness all lah. So that's why we put the rice. Rice is main lah. See, some place they say why you simply throw the rice because some place got no food to eat also.
Oh.
So one day like the whole day you sweep my house, you can get about few people can eat the rice. So but we are blessing with the rice. Put the head, we are blessing. You put the forehead, we bless them.
So it's like the elders in a house
Yes.
give the bless to
Yeah,
the
give the
youngest.
bless the youngsters. Or it's sons, daughters, wife, all the relative will come. My sister all will come to my house today.
So I can see in front of the house, the top there, you have some rice and paddy on it, and the jamra on it.
Jamra.
So what is it actually?
That's the bless. The first bless will go to the head of house. This one like that. We call our forehead there. This one is the house forehead. So we get the bless there first. That means I happy what I'm staying in the house. I want my house to be good. Give me a luck. So I will put that bless first. Then only I put my wife, children all.
So that one is also a blessing for the
Blessing
whole
the house.
house.
Those the house.
So,
It's my house.
What is it inside? I mean,
The one is the kaudang.
huh?
Kaudang. We take some kaudang. Just mix, put it on the top. Then we put the rice. We put a 1 cent coin because the beginning with one.
Oh.
The head of one.
So
1 cent coin.
it can't be 5 cents or 10 cents,
No.
right?
We put 1 cent. 1 cent. 1 cent coin. Those time we put a 4 square one. So now we put a round neck.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. This one I have to sit here because it's not only 1 or 2 people come to my house. Almost about 30 to 40 people. So my knee cannot stand.
So is it all your family members?
Yes, all my family relatives.
Oh.
Like daughter-in-law, they cannot burn the leg.
As what I know, putting the jamra is the Gurkha's way to salute to their goddess Durga. They believe that by presenting the food, which is a very important thing in life, they can show their respect to their goddess. Another thing that I can see is the jamra will only put on men. For women, flower will replace the jamra to put on their head.
You're giving blessing to all of them, but how about you?
I will go to my brother house because I got no father mother, passed away already.
Oh.
After finish all my house, I have to go to my elder brother house, my second brother house to get the bless.
Oh, so must get it from your the
My
elders.
elder brothers.
What if you are the eldest in the family? I mean, no other elders.
Yeah, only just have to look the oldest man in the in the kampong to just go and get the bless.
Oh.
If you have lah, but mostly they go to father-in-law house.
Oh.
So they go to
So-
father. If they both also don't have, they just have to look one oldest man in the village lah to just go and get blessed from him. But he got no choice. Then the wife have to put the bless lah.
Oh. So must look for the elders.
Yes, that's why.
Okay.
You have to go for elders. And then if they are relatives, if they are not relatives, also never mind.
Not relatives also never mind. As long as it is the Gurkha.
Yes, yes, it's a good car.
Now I'm sitting with Mr. Raj again. Hi, Mr. Raj.
Hi.
Happy Dashain.
Hi, Dashain.
So today is the Dashain day, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday, I know I interviewed before, but yesterday after the Katherine night, I just suddenly pop up so many questions like, I just curious like, what happened yesterday. Why you sacrifice the goat? I mean,
Okay.
why goat?
Because goat is the symbol of evil. So even though we can sacrifice buffalo also, but goat is the to us a small community. So we sacrifice goat. The meaning is the symbol is the evil.
What's the detail of the legend of this goddess Durga?
Okay.
I mean, from the day 1 to day 9 you mentioned.
Okay, the day one of this Durga is the first, the goddess Durga. When those time when as what I'm talking to you just now,
when we can interact direct to God. And between them, we call them Maharishi. The Maharishi. Maharishi is the like a assistant to God. So these people are very genius people. So whatever God tell and what, they will reveal it to all the people. You see.
Is it something like the priest for nowadays?
Yes. So when the devil exists, they try to destroy the human being.
Like try to take over the world. Like that?
Yes. So when they try to disturb the human being, they got no place to go. The human being was suffering. They ask God. They ask Durga. They pray. They ask the genius man to go and tell to Durga Ma, please help, because this evil is killing us. They try to disturb. They try to interrupt. Ask us to do a lot of sin thing. So Durga Ma, that time, she manifests herself as a human being. Come down to the world. At the first of the 9 days, we call Sri Saila Putri. She came. She was a very, very pretty lady. She tried to seduce the devil. So when the devil saw her, the devil also liked her already.
Oh, okay.
The second day was Sri Brahmacharini. The third day was Sri Chandraghanta. The fourth day was Sri Kushamanda. And the fifth day was Sri Skanda Mata. And sixth day was Sri Kartayani. And seventh is Sri Kalalatri.
Oh,
yesterday we celebrated.
Yesterday.
Yes.
So that's why yesterday called Katherine.
Kalalatri. On the seventh day, the battle started. She manifests herself. She became very, very angry. She was killing the devil. She was killing, she was chopping and all that. Each drop of the blood one blood drop, it become 10 devil. So, and that time what she did is, when that blood of drop cannot touch on the ground. The moment the drop, she lick it.
Oh, that's why she.
That's why
tongue is very long.
Yeah, the tongue is long.
Is it because of that, like she changed into more evil?
Yeah, she become more angry by developing 5 or 6 hand and all that, carrying the weapon and all that. That is the picture of Kali. At that time, her husband, Siva. What did the husband did?
Yeah.
The husband lied down. So at that time she was killing all the devil. She feel like she was stepping on a something. So when she stepped on something, she feel it. Then she sit downstairs. Oh my God, it's my husband.
Oh.
Then the whole thing become very, very relaxed. In Hinduism, a wife step on husband is even though in the goddess God time also very, very bad. Okay, 8th day we call it Sri Mahagauri. Is the other name of Durga. 9th day was Sri Siddha Mata. So Siddha Mata is a peace energy.
Like more calm down?
More calm down.
Oh.
So that's why we said she become, not to say very, very calm down, she a bit, relaxed a bit.
Oh.
But the anger is still there.
What happened after she win the battle? I know you're celebrating Dashain because she win the battle, right? So what happened to her after that?
Okay, after that she become a ordinary woman.
It's like return to her normal life.
No, normal life. Normal life. It's return to a normal life. Yes, you are right.
The last thing I want to ask is like, what it takes to be a priest? I mean, you are a priest or a guardian of the temple, right?
Yes, yes.
So, any rules like why you are chosen and what you do and what you must not do?
Basically, I can say this is a voluntary service.
Then you're planning to stop like give to the next generation?
That I cannot say.
You're not sure?
No, I'm not sure. I cannot say, and I'm not sure if I feel to stop. Let me see the next generation who willing to do that kind of service. So I will teach them.
But I still can see that you're like training some of the young
Yes,
generation, right?
yes.
So you must pass this on generation by generation.
Yes.
Okay. that's all. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Happy Dashain.
Happy Dashain. Bye.
Now beside me is Mr. Bhdur, which is the chairman for this celebrations organization. So Mr. Bhdur, first I have to say happy Dashain first.
Thank you. Same to you.
So what is your organization? What you do beside in charging this whole festival?
Actually, we have our own organization. That means it's Pertubuhan Guru Khas Selangor and Wilayah Persekutuan. To develop the Nepalis who are staying in Malaysia, to give them better study and better work, don't go in the wrong way. And then same time helping some poor peoples. And other than that, we don't have so much activities.
This year there's a festival. What does it mean? And also, can you explain a bit of the Nepal calendar, the original? Like
This Nepal calendar, I'm not very sure to say now because they're very far away from us.
so you just get the information from the Nepal.
So we get the information. We know because those time from our first, second generation, they are doing according every October month. The October month either maybe a first week or maybe middle or ending. And you see, and this Baitika will fall after 2 days Deepavali. Deepavali on the first, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, on the third is our first year.
So why is it here is 2062 when now we are just like 2005?
Yeah. So Deva, I cannot get because this is their calendar, you know. So this calendar is forward. Like India also same. India, Nepal, their border, they also same. They are already forward.
So it means like they start
Earlier.
They got meeting.
Any other place besides Malaysia celebrate this Dashain?
Yes, they have Singapore. They have police for Singapore president, and they have in Brunei for Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah. They have Brunei, and they have a big village from Malaysia. That's in Burma.
You come to Malaysia already. So since when you've been keep celebrating the Dashain?
We are celebrating so many years ago, but not in this kind very famous, modern. Those times they pray in their own house, or some people they make their own small temple in front of the house. So now when we have a village, so we gather.
You first come here already, you do this celebration.
Yes, first 7 we already start doing it, but we don't have a stage show. We do a prayers.
It's like a small community until now.
We are that temple also. We have only that temple only. We don't have the posh. The posh all we just build only lah. But through our MP lah, Dato' Alex Lee already passed away. Through Dato' Alex Lee, he's helped us a lot.
What you expect for the next Dashain celebration?
I want this new generation to follow up, to not to give up. What we have done to them, they will be alert to their children. Cannot let go this traditional. So once you let go this traditional, there's no Gurkhas, there's no Nepalis. You know why? Every time when we do a prayers, we bring some new guy to learn what to do, what the praise, what about this thing, what about this God, on this day what you must do, from day 1 to day 9 what you must do. So we always guide them.
It's like passing down from generation to
Yes,
generation.
generation to generation.
So that so you are like expecting this to be kept as a one of the tradition of Malaysia, right?
Yes,
because now it's like all is a part of Malaysia.
Yes.
Any suggestion to make it well known? Because I know many people don't know about this thing.
Okay, want to keep well and expected lah. Because why? That I come to know that this village will be never longer here. This village will be never longer here. So we might be shifted to the next flat. So when we shifted that, then we might have a big problems because we cannot have our own temples. And they might be staying in another block, this block, that block. So the way I should be request something from here, from the Malaysian government or those our MP, to get a nice place for us, for our Gurkhas, to stay in one community, which is we can still have this kind of festival and let tourists to come to know what the Gurkhas, where are they are.
so it's like become keep one of the special things, in Malaysia.
What they have done to the Portuguese settlement in Malacca.
I'm sure it's a good thing if you can keep this
Yes,
on.
yeah.
So at last, can you say to all the viewers who view this happy Dashain in your mother language?
Happy Dasra सबै दाजुभाइहरूको आमा बाउहरूको यहाँ हाम्रो हेप्पी दसरा हुनलाई सबैलाई आएर मान्नु राम्रो मनाएर दाजुभाइहरूसँग मिलेर बसेर खाएर गाएर खुसी भएर जानुहोस् नमस्ते
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy Vijaya Dashami.
Thank you. Same to you.
From the first day I heard about this Dasra and Gurkha's name until now they are celebrating the Dasra Day. Is many things I've learned. Some is very similar to other culture and some is very unique. It's basically is a very traditional way and culture. And now I just wish to wish all the Gurkhas and all the people who celebrate this Dasra Day happy Dasra. Thank you.